I'm Q, he's Greg, and together we're Mr. Happy 0121. What are we reviewing today?
We are reviewing from Steak and Shake the French Dip Burger.
Oh boy.
Yeah. We were actually ordering food there, and I was looking at the menu going, what is the weirdest thing that sounds like it could potentially go wrong that we can review? French Dip Burger. Sounds like it could go very wrong.
Yeah.
Close up of the burger. Interesting. You got your onions, got your 2 burger patties, and your cheese. I'll put a full breakdown on the ingredients in the description below. Let's see if they gave us the dipping sauce. Indeed they did. I don't know if you can see the beef floating in the sauce at this angle, but I can actually see pieces of meat in their dipping sauce. Okay, so in all honesty, those of you that watch food reviews realize that we're at a point in time right now where nothing is coming out. Thankfully for you and I, we have a wide spectrum of things we review. Spectrum, nice word.
Yes.
That's 5 points. We review food from like fast food places, restaurants. Hell, we even review shit from Walmart. So we don't care. We just review stuff. It's what we do. So this thing here on their menu, I know zip about Steak and Shake, but it says new up on the menu. In most cases, when something says new, that could be anywhere from a day to 6 months. But it's new to us. So we're going to cut this thing in half because, yeah, we weren't going to waste any time and get 2 of these.
It's like a weird sickly color.
It is a weird sickly color, but it doesn't look bad. It looks well put together. I don't know. We're going to find out. And again, going in, just so you guys know, I purposely picked this just to see if it would fail. We're going to do a couple bites. We're going to do first without the au jus sauce, then with the sauce. First bite. Next, because we're both germaphobes, we're going to dip the end we haven't bit into the sauce. I don't know where his mouth's been. And believe me, he really doesn't know where mine's been. I was smart and dipped enough for 2 bites. If you need to dip yours again, you can. Here we go.
I'm going to go with a 79. It tasted pretty mediocre. It tasted like flat, not a lot of flavor. So, I mean, for what it is, 79 I think is pretty good for it.
Here we go again, disagreeing. I'm going to give it a 90. I'm judging this against French dip sandwiches. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't because it's a hamburger. McAllister's makes one of my favorite French dip sandwiches. I like to go there and get French dip. This is not in McAllister's 96 range, but this is at a 90. For something that is kind of gimmicky, it's a hamburger French dip sandwich. The bread was right. I like the snap of the bread. I like the flavor. The sauteed onions was like the detriment to this to me. It made it messy. We always cut like when we bite because you guys don't want to hear us chew and we don't want to hear us chew. So what happened a couple times is when we take a bite and pull out, there's like onions, which a few less onions, maybe if, I know people will just riot on this, but maybe if they use like the crunchy onions like you get on some restaurants.
That sounds good. Actually.
That would actually add a little depth to the entire product. I give it a 90.
Yeah, this product is shallow.
I thought you were going to say this product is shite.
Shite.
90 and a 79. I encourage you guys, if you have a Steak and Shake in your area, to give it a try. This video is going to stay pretty short again, as you can tell. Still battling the voice problems. We went to the Nitro Circus last night. He's not wearing the shirt. He's like, I was very careful not to blow my voice out.
He was.
Just as I was getting it back, they got a lot of this. This week, though, over on the Mr. Dark channel, you can subscribe here. We're going to do an energy drink review, talk in depth about that experience. It was a lot of fun. Even right at the very end, we're going to put a video up. The thing that got me the most out of everything we saw, there was a gentleman that had no feeling from like his midsection down, so they strapped him on a bike and had him do a backflip. Supposedly the only person in the world that ever had this disability to do a backflip. That really had me kind of tense because he couldn't do anything simple, like if the bike got a little wobbly, he couldn't even put his leg down. Once he was on it, he was on it. So we actually got video of that. We'll put it up at the end of that energy drink review if you want to see a guy that can't feel his lower regions do a backflip on a motorcycle.
Guess how he came to be that way? Through like Nitro Circus. I think it's great how he's like
by doing stunts like what he did here.
Yeah.
And so like the main thing was he couldn't dismount from the bike if something went wrong. So that was the thing that made me the most nervous out of all the stunts all night. And they jumped much further and much higher, but I was really worried for this guy. So yeah, we're going to talk about that more over on the other channel this week when we do an energy drink review. For now, we're going to do some Facebook shout-outs. Facebook shout-outs! Facebook is now over 370 something. I'm sorry I didn't get a count before we came here.
Shout out to Ireland and Audrey.
What's up? Thanks for watching. We went a little off book with this one because we actually know these people.
Yeah.
And so it was kind of a weird situation. Most times on the Facebook shout-outs, we give the full name of the person because that's the name of the person and they want it known. For all we know, they don't want people to know that they know us in any way, so we're going to keep it on the DL and just use first names. So that's why this shout-out really kind of sucked.
It should have been better.
You guys got a really crappy one. I mean, like, in the pantheon of shout-outs, there's people that get great shout-outs. I'm sorry, you guys got, like, the lower 5%.
Sorry.
You just kind of got, like, the, hey, thanks for stopping by shout-out.
But a shout-out nonetheless.
A shout-out nonetheless. Yeah. Now I've buried you.
Yeah.
So it was all his doing. He was like, hey, let's get this over with. I don't really want to go too in-depth with these two people. I just want to get it over with.
That was exactly my attitude.
I think he said something about people giving you a hard time, saying things, and you were just going to gloss it over. Just gloss over their shout-out.
Maybe. Maybe not.
It happened that way. And now, we're going to go on down the road. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can find us on all social media. Instagram, Facebook, Google+, Snapchat, and Twitter. I got them all. It's been a long time since I attempted that. A very long time. I'm so proud. So proud.
So proud. Stay vigilant.